Yeah, we're back at it like crack addicts, phone these hoes like Craftmatics. It's your main man, Big D. We're in the gutter motherfucking podcast, episode 108.
What's up, people? Kenny Capozzi.
I'm Sean Sorrow.
And like I said, I'm already Big D, man. Hey, we got a big episode for you guys today. We are also live streaming right now on YouTube. Make sure you check that out. We'll share it to Facebook or whatever. If you got a call and you want to call in, make sure you call in 617-297-8864. Once again, that number is 617-297-8864. Call in if you want to be on the air, and we'll get this shit smacking.
It's crazy out there. It's fucking woo-wee.
Yeah, shit is cuckoo.
A lot of cuckoo people. Do you block the cuckoo people?
No, I don't block anybody.
No, me neither.
I don't block anybody. No matter how racist they are, no matter how annoying they are, I don't block them.
Yeah, I just like to know they're there.
Because it pisses me off when I see people blocking other people. Because it's just like, do you realize that like just because these people you don't agree with they don't agree with the same opinion as you, like
Right.
why? Like,
Because
do you realize that if you don't tolerate that, then your opinion doesn't make any sense. It doesn't matter.
It depends on what we blocking them on. Are we blocking them in life? Are there people that are close to me or something like that?
But if somebody's like against abortion or welfare, it's just like, well, I'll hear them out. I might not agree with them, but I'll still hear them out.
Yeah, I mean they have the right to feel.
I'm not gonna unfriend them or unfollow them.
You know, I still think they're stupid.
R.I.P. George Floyd.
That's what makes America great, because we all have different opinions, you know?
Yeah, no, I see that, but I mean, some of these people's opinions, they could just really go fuck themselves.
I mean, an opinion is just that. It's just an opinion. Am I correct?
Yeah, but it's just like.
So what else could an opinion be? I mean, if it's just an opinion, why do we let it harm us, shape us, change us?
Because if people have certain opinions that.
Well, some opinions are facts. Some opinions aren't even opinions. It's just the way it is.
Right.
And a lot of them are just bullshit. A lot of opinions are bullshit.
A lot of people's opinions are bullshit, but it is what it is.
You know, because there's just so much information and misinformation on the internet now. People, you read it, and next thing you know, it registers that, oh, well, it's fucking, next thing you know, you're relaying that message to someone else, and it's all false.
Yeah, there's misinformation on the internet, but it's up to you to actually do real research and learn about things on your own.
Right. You shouldn't be just spouting just bullshit.
Yeah, like at least have some type of understanding. And if there's something that you don't understand, you know, you check it and then you fact check it again. You check it again.
I fact check everything.
But you know, there's certain things you ain't gonna get no answers for in this life.
No. Sometimes it's just how it is. But it's like that's why everyone's fucking fighting, because it's not how it should be. You know what I mean? It's not how it should be.
Well, it's a humanity issue at this point.
Of course it is.
You know, so
Yeah. And that's what brings out the worst in humanity, because you're like, why are you mad at this? Like these people that are like upset, like fuck them fucking animals. It's like, whoa.
Yeah, it's really
like,
crazy.
Really? It's like I get that there's like a mix in of just like anarchists, what I mean, shit like that.
Shout out to all my white allies on the front lines. Shout out to you motherfuckers. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I have seen shit in this past week that I wasn't really ready for. I wasn't really prepared to see white women caring, loving, nursing the people of this movement. I really wasn't expecting that.
Like hurt people?
No, not even just hurt people. It's just, it's just crazy when you see how everybody is just fed up with the bullshit.
It's beautiful seeing people come together, you know?
Yeah, but there's another side to it, though. There's a flip coin to it. If you were in Nazi Germany and you were Jewish and but you could speak German.
You could play it. You could get in.
And German soldiers are on the hunt. They're looking.
Right.
You don't want to die.
No.
You gotta Anne Frank it.
Yeah, but you're not going to be. What, are you saying you're just going to be like the Jews? You know what I mean? Is that what you're saying?
That's a
So
lot
because
of
you're
shit.
not, you know.
I mean, that's
because
the-
you can pass, but that's like some fucked up shit. Like, why can't you just try to do, hide yourself and fucking not say anything?
Right, but that's the thing, and that's how I feel. That's why I feel like this is a double-sided coin. So on one hand, we have people that care, people that are there, and then on the other hand, there are people that are only there because they feel that if they don't, they're going to be looked at in a fucked up light, which they probably will. But opinions don't matter to others. I mean, if opinions don't matter to others, why would you have those infiltrators? Why would you have those blasphemers? Why would you have those people that will infiltrate a movement and do all this other shit?
I mean, I feel like
They're going to do it to try to ruin the movement, ruin what's happening, ruin what's going on. And that's what's been
Yeah,
happening.
just try to discredit it.
Yeah, and I
You
think
think there's more of that?
I don't know.
I think- I think-
That's a good-
I've
that's
seen videos and pictures of like pallets of bricks being left places.
Right.
It's like,
Yeah.
who's doing
But
that?
do
You
you
know?
think that's like that?
well, there's video of
Is it
police doing
coincidental? What's going on?
No, it's not coincidental.
no.
let's
some
just be-
people
let's just
wanna
be for
smash
real.
the
No, I
state,
know, but
you know,
Let's
there's
just
no
be for real.
construction sites.
But even with all of this, we have those that happened. That's been happening since the beginning of protest. That's been happening since the beginning of marches. Infiltrators, people, white guys covered in blackface trying
Did
to
you see
blend
that
in.
shit?
Well, some
This shit
shit.
is crazy.
It's crazy.
It's like, what do you what?
Yeah, but it's not that far off. Think about it. This shit has been going on for over. Black people have been recognized
No, but
as
that's
equal with equal rights, and it's still not true. But yet, people have been doing this shit since the 50s. It's not that it hasn't happened.
Oh yeah, there's been protests since fucking way back, and
Since-
it's in the
since-
same fucking
Since the-
thing.
it's the
It's-
same
it's-
People are like,
shit.
no, it's better. It's better.
It's crazy
like,
how
is
some
it that
people.
much better.
It's crazy how some people get pissed off like people are protesting. You see that shit?
Well, that's
they're
what we're-
getting-
that's what
they're
we're
It's
talking
like
getting
it's like, it's
mad
like you say.
about-
It's like those people who don't understand that
Sean, that's what we're
they
talking
don't
about.
understand. They never had a reason to protest. You know what I mean? That's
come from a
like
guy.
privilege right there.
Right, but these are people that were around fucking in the '60s, and they were like probably against the war and shit like that. But then they
But there was a lot of shit. It was people that was against the war, people that were against
racial equality.
the racial equality. That were for racial equality.
Look at busing in the '70s here in Boston.
Yeah.
that was a fucking thing, you know. It's like
There's an infamous picture of a black man being stabbed by an American flag
like,
here
that
in
was
Boston.
not that long ago. You know what I
Not
mean?
that long ago.
Not that long ago. I mean,
And those people still exist.
yeah, 100%.
There was a white woman, a white girl, per se, who confronted her parents and was pissed because she realized her parents were racist. Have you heard this?
Oh yeah,
Kenny?
I seen that video. Yeah.
Have you heard this, Kenny?
No, I haven't.
Well, I think we'll play the video. Well, at least I don't know if I can get the video, but I'll definitely get the audio for it.
I mean, did she try to like explain to them like how they're idiots?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I believe she does.
But it was just so it's just so crazy watching, like, listening to the parents go off. Like, I don't know.
Like
It's
they
just so-
have a right to be racist, more or less. They're kind of like defending their right to be racist.
Yeah, but they have no reason to be racist, and they don't even know why.
Probably live in the middle of the fucking suburbs, like some fucking.
Oh no,
place
there's a sharp reason why. There's a distinct reason why, and that's because
In this situation?
it's been programmed. If you think about everything that's been going on with black people over the years, it's been programmed. You have been programmed to believe certain stereotypes of black people. Why? Because the evil white people that chose to put those images out
Right,
there.
right.
But
Thomas Edison started the first videography type shit.
Right, yeah, it was like something. one
The
of those
first
fucking,
images of black people were on some bullshit.
like characters.
No, not caricatures. They had black people just shaking their ass, shaking their hips, bones in their nose, looking like savages, chewing meat, cannibals,
that's-
and all that other shit. That goes back to the 30s and the 40s in film and shit like that. But he started the revolution of all of that. And then, the animated.
What a weird fucking thing to be like, to make something and then just to use it for racism right off the rip.
Oh yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
black
It's just
people and
like-
watermelon and shit.
It's like, hey, I made this cool invention. Let's fucking, make some racist jokes.
It's sad, man, because when you think of a chain gang, 9 times out of 10, who do you picture in the chain gang?
No, I don't picture all black people. I picture white and black people.
A mixture of people.
Yeah,
right?
definitely.
When you think of Africa,
Yes. I mean, it depends
most of
on,
those
like,
images that you think of are fucked up.
Right, like I know, like South Africa.
And it's not even related to, it's not even relative to what the fuck Africa really is.
Yeah, probably not. I never been there, and it's like I'm sure it's like there's mad cities and stuff. You know what I mean? It's not just all like fucking jungle. You know what I mean?
Oh, no,
Lions and
definitely not.
fucking-
Definitely
You know what I
not.
mean?
There's
It's
no-
just like I don't know. I think as Americans, like we have poor geography, fucking shit.
Oh, no.
I
America
don't
is
know
very
shit.
broad and everything, but it's just crazy how, this system was set up to keep a certain race.
Well, it wasn't.
Whether-
It wasn't set up that way. I don't think. But they never.
No, it's not what
they
you
never
think. This is
made
what
it-
I know. And this is off of the research
I mean, it
that I
wasn't
have
made
done.
for black people. Like at first.
No,
like,
the
they were just-
system was made after slavery to keep slaves. Yeah, black people are free, not unless you're a criminal. Once you have a charge, once you have some type of legal
That's like that with
strike,
anybody.
it's
Dude, I'm
like
not
that with
saying-
anybody. Yes, but
You have a disadvantage, 100%.
it's not even. But it's not even about just a disadvantage.
Yeah, totally.
This is more than a disadvantage. This is
No, the game is rigged.
it is beyond
So,
rigged.
so it's a disadvantage. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but the
It's-
thing that
I know it's like that sounds like
it's not just a
as
disadvantage
strong.
though. It's more so. It's a dictatorship.
Oh no, it's.
It was
fucking
never
brutal, like,
designed. It was never designed for anybody. This is why it's 2020 and we still don't have prison reform. This is why it's 2020 and people get locked up over something simple. How could you get locked up for a dime of crack and do for 20 years?
No, that's crazy. But yeah, I'm sure it happens. Sure, it's happening.
How can you get locked
How about
up?
the people who are in prison for weed and weed's legal now?
Well, a lot of
that'd be
people are
fucking
working on
oof.
that and everything else, but the American prison system
It's
was
it's like,
designed
yeah, it's
to make money.
not good.
The whole country was designed to
But you
run
need
off the
it. You
sli-
do
run
need
off the-
something. But it's like when they start just putting away people just to like make money. It's like.
But do you know how that started? They started putting away people after the southern states were freed, right, from all of the bullshit with the Civil War, right? The South's economy tanked. They needed to rebuild, and in doing so, what they did was they started a lot of the black slaves that were freed started to get arrested. Small crimes, little shit, but big time.
Right. Just cause.
Then they're
That's
down,
probably why they made drugs
Just 'cause.
illegal.
Then they're down there on the chain gangs.
Yeah. So now there's
That's free labor,
just
the
like
southern
so
states.
now they're even doing better than they were before.
right? So now they have slaves again.
Right. That's fucked up.
You know, it's crazy. And then, but it's disguised with the word criminal. It's disguised with the word poverty and everything. That's
Yeah. Definitely.
It's truly sickening, man. But anyway, I'll get back to what I was talking about. We're gonna play this clip real
Another
quick.
word to describe it would be taxes.
What?
Anyway, we're gonna play this.
Taxes.
Can you shut the fuck up for a second? I'm gonna play this clip of a white woman trying to explain to her parents why they're fucked up.
No.
Yes, there's
No.
some that don't, and there's good people. and then
No.
there's- most of them just want to suck off the system or do something
Most
bad,
of
like
them.
drugs or gangs, and that's all they.
They
care
have
about.
been oppressed. They have
It
not been
doesn't
given
matter,
the
they
same
get the
opportunities
chances.
you have
yes,
had.
They do, and there's plenty of black people.
No, they
There's
don't,
plenty of-
Dad.
there's plenty of minorities.
And you not recognizing that as an issue is the reason why it's still continuing today.
I see them all over. There's all kinds of successful people.
How old
that
is
are
she,
of
12?
color.
Doesn't
It
matter.
doesn't matter what color. Brown,
She's more intelligent than her
white.
But it's
parents.
a lot harder for them to get to that
It doesn't
position.
matter. When they do, they're fine. But there's always filthy animals. And that
You're calling people of color black
No.
animals. You're calling them animals.
I'm talking. You didn't let
Are
me
you
finish.
kidding me?
You didn't let me finish.
That's not
I'm
okay.
talking about the
No
children part,
matter what,
too.
that's not okay. No matter what, it's not
is
okay.
okay.
Racism is not okay. Why do you think that racism is okay?
What's that? Oh, that's mine.
Haley, I'm gonna look at. No, I'm looking at statistics right now.
Your statistics they can be warped. Statistics can be warped. You want me to show you videos?
Why are my
Do you want me to show you videos of cops?
It's a fucking shame how this white girl is just schooling her parents off of simple things.
Well, I mean, that's a good thing. It's
That's a
terrible
good
that she
thing.
has to, but it's so the dude is so fucking blind, like, and he just doesn't get it. Like, he just doesn't.
He doesn't.
He
It's
doesn't want
crazy.
to. Oh, my white skin has never helped me. It's like, yeah, you wouldn't know it.
Hey, imagine this conversation like 25 years ago. She would have got the shit kicked out of her.
Yeah, you probably right, dude.
I don't know about that.
Maybe it depends.
Talking
on,
back
like,
to your parents like that? Are you
Yeah,
kidding me?
25
she's
years ago.
not-
Go back
kidding
20.
me?
Go back 25.
My mother
years.
would have smacked me.
Go back 25 years.
My mother
It's
would have
not that
smacked me.
fucking long ago. What are you
My
talking
mother would have
about?
smacked the shit out of
They
me.
stopped beating kids
If
in
you
the
were
fucking
calling her
90s.
a
dude.
If I was just talking to her back to her like that, yeah.
Talking back
yeah.
because she's defending what she believes.
My mother would have threw a shoe at me.
Yeah, but she's just saying that fucking. She's just
So
having
your mom- so your mom's a
an intelligent
racist?
argument.
She's not a racist,
So
but
what the fuck are you talking about,
No,
man?
but I'm saying if I was to contest her on anything else, like if I was to contest her on anything,
Well,
get
dude,
out
if
of here.
she's wrong,
So the
she's
point,
wrong.
but what we're saying is that
Yeah, but as a child, as like a little child, dude, your parents not gonna buy it.
you don't like my nigga.
It's called an ass whooping.
Anyway, continue on.
I will do
why
it.
is statistics wrong?
Because they can be warped. I'm not giving statistics right now. They can be warped.
Who gives a fuck
Personal
about the
experiences
statistics?
can't.
No, because
Do you
this
really
is
need
actually
statistics?
putting it into play. When you
Do I need to show you a bunch of videos of cops attacking protesters, peaceful protesters?
listen to this. This is the number.
You mean I'm informed and educated?
You're not though. You're,
Yes, I
You're
am.
one-sided informed.
Mom, I was watching political stuff and you said to turn that off because you don't want to hear about it. That means that
Let's give it up for this white girl one time.
Right?
Shit hurts my brain.
Give it up for her. What's hurting your brain?
Just the conversations, it's back and forth. It just hurts my brain. Because she's talking to people that you just can't break through. It's like talking to a brick
Yeah, but
wall.
she's trying. Which
She's
is,
trying, but
which is
they're
But
admirable.
that's the
they're not
difference.
buying
At
it.
least she's trying. It's
Yeah.
her family.
Yeah, it's gonna start at
it's
home.
frustrating. You
if
ever
I-
talk to somebody like that? It's frustrating. You
Oh,
can't
yeah.
talk any sense into them.
No, they don't give a fuck.
I can't do that shit with a regular motherfucker.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's like, but it's like, you know, the fucking it needs to start somewhere, so that's where it starts. You know, you just try to do that with the people like Lisa. But like shutting people down, like she's like, if she would like disown her parents because they like that's like just like I don't know, man. You gotta. I would try to just make them see where they're coming
Shit,
from.
you're gonna fucking disown your parents. You hope you can support yourself, right? Jesus.
Well, that's not
Well,
a
at
matter.
her
I
age,
mean,
yeah.
What? Come on. If you're like 14 years old and you disown your parents, how you gonna
Hey.
still live in their house and eat their food?
I'm pretty sure you can find a way.
That little white girl doesn't seem like she could find a way.
She might go out and get a
She
black
seems
pimp.
pretty smart.
I think her ass get torn up
come
on the
don't-
streets.
Come on, don't do
You're
no
an
stupid
asshole.
shit like that.
I was,
nigga.
that
Hey,
was
what's the-
uncalled for. It's a comedy podcast. I couldn't help myself. I'm a comic.
Please shut the fuck up.
That was bad.
Like
I know. It was bad. It was
I
bad.
totally
No
missed
filter.
it.
This
No
is what makes,
filter.
but this is what
No
makes,
filter.
this is what makes me want to be like, you know what? Fuck this shit.
Ah, come on.
I'm just being honest with you.
Come on.
I mean, I don't, you know, I'm not Joe.
Oh, see, you know what I did? You know, yeah, I get it. I fucked up. I get it. I get it. Because I wasn't just, but I felt like
yeah, but now you're
I
just
felt-
talking fast for no reason. Just
No,
relax.
I
You
felt
got him
like-
all nervous. You got him all nervous. Calm down, Kenny.
No, not
Take a
nervous.
breather.
I'm just saying.
I wish we
felt
had a
like,
caller right now. That's what I'm hoping for.
D thought I said it like in a racist way.
No, I
saying,
know
like-
that you didn't mean it in a
No,
racist
because
way,
I'm
but I'm
saying
going
she
to take
probably
it.
would want a black pimp just because she's a white girl.
Why
that
would she want
wants
a
to-
pimp? Period.
She wouldn't.
Yo, no bitch needs no pimp.
She wouldn't.
No bitch needs a pimp.
But
Better yet, a black pimp. Bitch, if you want to get some money, go on OnlyFans.
Or Chatterbait.
Hey,
We'll just end the whole pimp thing right
Her
now.
parents will love that shit.
White girls are getting pimped right now by
And
corporations.
you don't even
on
need to
Come
fucking
on, man.
sleep with old men and
Talking, my
nothing.
nigga. But you hear me talking now.
All right, I hear you
Like,
talking.
and you don't got to say no slick, stupid shit like that neither.
Yeah,
Come on, man.
just going for a laugh.
Come on, man.
You need to shut the fuck up.
Please, cut the bullshit out. And that's oh man,
Now you sound like me,
I
buddy.
really don't want. I don't want to be that black guy. I don't want to be him. I don't want to be the black guy that seems angry or seems mad or anything else like that. But you know, truth
Like,
be
I
told,
wanna be
you know,
the white
just
guy
don't-
that's just
God
angry?
Damn, can I fucking speak? You know what? Never mind. You know,
No, come on,
it
dude.
doesn't.
Stop
It
it,
doesn't.
stop
It
it.
doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. But
I think Sean's
needless to say,
headphones are on a delay.
needless to say, I'm just tired of I don't want to be perceived as, just perceive me as a peaceful human being. A human being. That's it.
Yeah, but no one's ever gonna think like that, dude.
Wow.
Which they should. I mean, this
Wow.
12-year-olds, people are trying.
So you don't think that I'm a human being?
No, of course I do, buddy.
Okay, so what the fuck are you talking about?
I'm saying there's fucking people out in the
Yeah, I know
world
that, but I stay away
suck
from those
like-
people.
Do you know what I mean?
I stay the fuck away from those people, and when I have no choice and I have to deal with those types of people, I just deal with it. This is why, to be truthfully honest with you, I'm from Boston. I was born in Boston, but I grew up down south. And I feel more unity down south. I don't have to answer any crazy racist questions. I don't have to deal with no crazy racist bullshit. I don't have to deal with no wild racist rhetoric. And if I did, it's from somebody I knew was going to be that way, and I can kind of steer clear or whatever the case may be. Even then, those motherfuckers are still kind of respectful. Being up north, though, I face a different type of animal. The motherfuckers that'll smile at you and still say some slick shit. I hate that shit. I hate that I have to deal with it on a day-to-day
don't they hang?
basis.
Don't they hang people?
Say, this is what I'm talking about.
They don't
This,
do it.
this is
I
the
mean-
ignorant shit that you be saying, though. This is the shit I'm talking about.
How? I'm
It's stupid.
asking a question.
Don't down south do they hang people?
You don't hear it up
Not
here.
everyone.
Motherfucker,
You
what
don't
are you
hear it
talking
up
about?
here.
What are you talking about? You do your fucking research. What are you talking about? Do they hang people? Of course they fucking hung people down south.
That's what I just said.
Yeah, but what the fuck does that have to do with what I'm talking about right now?
Because you're saying the racist up here is more.
Yes, because
feel-
I have to answer white questions. I don't got no white people walking up to me asking me no dumbass question. How do you feel?
Well, you don't have the KKK running around here either.
Yes, the fuck you do.
I don't see
Yes,
them.
you do. That's the
course you
point that I'm
do.
making.
I've never
the point
seen
that I'm
this
making
shit.
is that the KKK up here is disguised as a fucking police officer. The KKK up here is disguised as the fucking postman. The KKK up here is disguised as the fucking delivery
It's the
driver
same
for
thing
me.
down there too. The police, the
They're out in
judges.
the open. You know who the fuck the racists are.
Right?
Black people
It's
stick
different.
with black people down south. I feel comfortable when I'm down south and I'm around a bunch of black people rather than me being up north and I don't know who the fuck my enemy is. I don't like this shit.
Makes sense.
It's pissing me the fuck off. I'm tired of this shit because I only have to deal with this shit up here. I don't have to deal with it anywhere else. And as crazy as that sounds, man, like I had some run-ins with police down south. I've had run-ins with police up here. Both situations wasn't really good. But I know that there's good police. I'm just fed up with the bullshit. And as a friend, telling my white friends, I just want you guys to understand that y'all will never understand that.
I get that.
You don't have no black people hitting you up, asking you questions about how the fuck do you feel about white people streaking for some fucking tigers or some shit. I gotta deal with motherfuckers
What the fuck are you
asking me.
talking about?
It's a
What are you talking
hypothetical. That's what I'm saying.
Serious.
What I'm saying to you is you don't have to deal with none of that shit. No black person's asking, hey, do you know where the frontal is? Hey,
Who's
do you
asking
know? Hey,
that?
do you know? I'm obviously nobody. I'm just saying to you, you don't have to deal with that.
Hey, but would you?
I have to deal with dumb, ignorant motherfuckers that'll walk up to me asking me questions about some shit, whether it be racially insensitive or whatever the case may be, and they're asking me the shit because they look the shit up. That's why they make Siri. That's why they make Google and every fucking thing else. Look the shit up.
That shit won't even tell you the truth either. Google, Siri, they.
I don't know. It's like fucking. Would you do it again if you could? If you could reboot, like if you had a chance,
My
would you just,
pussy.
would you just hit like random select? You know, if you're like playing MK and shit, you could just hit a character. Like, would you always pick the black guy?
Yeah. Well, 9 times either I'm gonna pick the black guy. I'm gonna pick Jax.
Even knowing no. I mean, like in real life, it was like a legit
really?
thing. Even knowing all this shit, you know
Yeah,
what I mean?
I was always that. Believe it or not, I was instilled with. I grew up in a different era. I grew up in the era where Tupac
Right.
made Dear Mama and
Yeah.
Keep Your Head Up and Brenda's Got a Baby and all the other shit.
Yeah. No.
You feel what I'm saying? I grew up in the era where there was Dead Prez, where there was Tribe Called Quest. It was Public Enemy, NWA, all types of shit like that. That's the shit that gave me black pride and gave me history. I learned a lot of shit from Ice Cube.
Yeah.
I hear that, dude.
Those black movies
America
back in the
Cuts.
day, like what was the movie with Ice Cube back in college and shit?
High enough?
Higher learning.
Higher learning, yeah. Oh, dude, unlearn.
Movie is fucking crazy.
Unlearn.
Movie's crazy, but I learned a lot.
Yeah.
Poetic Justice, learned a lot. Juice, learned a lot. Menace to Society, learned a lot. Malcolm X, learned a lot. Do the Right Thing, learned a lot.
Oh, there's so many puns.
For Colored Girls.
Harlem Nights.
For Colored Girls, Glory. I learned a lot. I grew up in an era where it was shown to us, and it was also taught to us not to be afraid and not to fear.
I mean, and that's probably that was probably like maybe I don't know. I mean, I know there was like black songs, music forever, but like maybe James Brown, like 60s, like when that really like started.
Oh yeah. That was.
like,
I mean, don't get it twisted.
so, like,
there was
the
always
90s,
black. There was always a black pride thing or whatever back in the day, especially in the music. Now, of course. But
Right.
what I'm saying is that the tone of that music changed in the 90s.
Yeah, it was
Because
hard.
the tone of the music then was fuck these crackers.
Yes, it was hard.
I'm gonna blow your motherfucking head off. Now that might be a little bit harsh.
But I mean,
Now, hold on. It might be a little harsh for white ears, but I want you to understand something. When you've had great grandfather, other grandfather hung or some shit like that, or they were fucked up and you've seen the police fuck with them, or you've seen the injustice that they've gone through, their mom getting kicked out, and it could be any fucking, I don't know.
Right.
You develop a disdain. You develop a hate. I was taught as a young age, fuck them police.
Dude, like these
Yeah.
fucking. Do you see the fucking people trying to like discredit the George Floyd? Try to like discredit like, oh, he was this, and then people will post this like showing like that he was involved in this, that, and the other thing. But it's like, dude, what the fuck?
Yeah,
does that
just
have to
bring
do
up
with
as much
anything?
dirt as they can.
Yeah, it's
yeah.
like go fuck yourself. Like this is the point.
I think I'm
Yeah.
gonna keep it a buck with you. Let's just to be play devil's advocate
Right,
for a
right.
second. What do you think it sounds like when somebody's like, "Hey, that motherfucker was a porn star. He did security and shit. Like that motherfucker was off the hook." What else was they saying about George? I mean,
Oh, it was like a home invasion.
he did a home invasion.
But
and some
it's
shit?
like they're sharing this, and it's just like, well, do you know what happened in court? Like, do you know what happened? Like, were you there?
If he was charged with
could've
something,
got
he
a
could have been charged, but he got
was-
off.
he wasn't even
Well,
found guilty.
No, I think he was like, oh, maybe I don't know, dude. It just seems like, but it's just like you don't. Dude,
But at the end of the day, it's not going to bring him back. It's
Right,
not going
right,
to bring.
right.
It's not going to. Even if he was guilty or anything.
No, what I'm
else
trying
like
to say, but it's like something, it's like you don't usually get.
We
the
just gotta-
best
we just gotta
lawyers
try to
in
prevent the
fucking,
next one,
You
dude,
know,
that's
when
it.
you go to court, fucking indigent and shit. You know what I mean? No one can like. It's not like the fucking like. It's easier to go to court if you're a white guy in a suit. It's common
Yeah.
fucking sense.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So it's like the kid could have got a bum fucking rap. You don't know what had happened, but to share that into like say like, hey, look at this guy you're fucking doing it for. It's like you're a fucking piece of shit. It's not even just him. It's him, but it's the
Yeah.
whole thing.
That's
the
a
whole
fact.
fucking thing. Like it's more than just all this shit.
That's a
know?
fact, and I would have to agree with you. I mean, I understand, I understand all people aren't bad, and I understand that people are going to do some really disgusting things when they feel that they've been
Fucked.
fucked.
I mean, you know what I mean? It's like,
Right.
how many times are you gonna get
Yeah,
fucking?
you can only fucking peacefully protest for a while.
dude, it kills me.
But
So long.
this is actually in reference to what you were saying as far as, people just throwing dirt out there or whatever. It doesn't matter who you are. I mean, in the society we live in now, it's easier for them to try to dig up something or whatever, but the shit that they were digging up on George wasn't significant. It wasn't significant enough that he
I don't
killed
think- nothing would be
thousands of
significant.
people.
Right.
No. Because if Hitler died, nobody gives a fuck.
No, but I
You
like
feel what I'm saying? But he did, like, it's not like he did anything significant to warrant losing his life. We're not judge nor jury, and we shouldn't be able to condemn people like that.
especially if
he
they
didn't
already
even get
done
to see
time.
a judge or a jury. You know.
Right, but especially if he's already done time. If
Right.
you know what I mean? If he's got off, he's paid his debts to society. Fucking move on, people. You know what I mean? And that's just. But shit, fucking. He shot at it like there was another point I was gonna try to make before. It was like the people were sharing the thing. It was just that kind of attitude. You went back to what we were saying about. Fucking.
We'll get back to that. It's all good. I mean, just muster it up.
I know. It'll come out.
Hey,
Muster a must.
During the protest there in Boston,
that's what it
though,
was.
a weed dispensary was broken into. You see that?
Yeah, and I heard it was the black weed
Fucking
dispensary.
bullshit.
Am I correct?
Oh no, I didn't know about that.
They said it was like $100,000 worth of stuff.
I just want people to understand something. I went live earlier this week on Facebook and I talked about some things. And, one of the things that I talked about was just supporting, different businesses and shit like that. But what I noticed when I was looking at the list of businesses, people talk all this shit about what other things that got broke into and all this other shit. That list for black businesses in Boston was very small.
It was very short.
Very small. And this is a major city. Very small.
So you think they knew?
So for you people out there,
that's good.
For you people out there, I want you guys to understand that this system was not designed for everybody. Because if there was equal opportunity, it would be much more black business.
That's common sense, dude.
Right.
I mean, you got to think, like, if we just started doing all this equal rights and civil rights movement in the 50s and 60s, it's not that far away. Even though it is, it's still like, so it's like the system's been going on a long fucking time. So it wasn't like written up for anybody else, except for the fucking people that came over here on a boat. You know what I mean? And all this other shit. They try to make it like for people, but they didn't realize and see these pitfalls back then. How could they?
Well, now it's not just race now. It's classism now.
Oh, wicked bad.
It's fucked up.
That was what I was trying to say about the protest, right? You know what I mean? And so in Brockton, there was a protest like Sunday, last weekend, or Friday. I forget what day it was, but they had it all blocked off and shit. And then there's a curfew in Brockton, 9 o'clock. So the people were like, "Well, you got to leave." The police were like, and then it went back and forth. They're shooting fireworks at the cops, and then people were like, "Well, there's a fucking curfew. You have to go home." It's just like, what do you? They're protesting. What do you mean there's a curfew?
Not only that, but I
You
seen
can't
that.
tell me when to protest.
I seen that on the news, and it was only like 7 protesters versus the cops. Like
Right.
at the end.
Dude, they were shooting tear gas. It was like,
It's like-
it's like if there was no police presence at all,
They would, there would be
they
no
really
problem.
fucking, like,
the
break
police is
into all
just
the
there to
stores?
antagonize shit, dude.
that's what I feel like it's an instigator. Dude, they had sticks. They were just standing there like ready to fucking like. I hope one of these motherfuckers.
I think this deserves our first segment of the day. You got to be fucking kidding me.
You're kidding me. You gotta be kidding me.
Are you kidding me? I mean, are you kidding me?
Are you kidding me?
You gotta be kidding me.
You gotta be kidding me.
I'm kidding.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
I want you guys to call in right now, 617-297-8864, 297-8864, area code 617, for You Gotta Be Fucking Kidding Me with Kenny Capozzi.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. I mean, it's just fucking. Whoo! You can't tell me when to protest, right? Like
Right.
you can't put me in a fucking box and be like, hey, it's okay if you go over there, for between the hours of like 5 and 7. Don't get too out of hand, and then you can take your little fucking signs and go home. Like the idea of a protest is you're gonna stay protesting. You know what I mean? And it's just like I feel like the cops were right there, like ready to have something pop. You know what I mean? And then it's like.
Passing out bricks.
I mean, you've seen that, and like, they have the people at Harvard, and I guess, like, it's like, they need to have crowd control when there's so many people, so they get all these other people to fucking come.
They got
from
Harvard
different-
fucking security guards at a police.
Right, the Harvard, like, police department, whatever the fuck they are.
I know. Why were they showing up?
Because there was so many people. I felt like it was just like I'm sure they need the people, right? But they make a call, right? And I'm sure some guys or women, like men or women, they just want the money. But I feel like there's other guys that are like, oh, we can go to the fucking riot. You know what I mean? They're like ready to go
of
to
course.
the riot.
There's always going to be people that are ready to crack
So
heads.
it's just like, it's like, and it's just like if, like I feel bad for those people that just need to make a living. You know what I mean? That are just like trying to, keep it, just do it. But it's just like I think I'd just use my sick time. You know what I'm saying? I would just like, and then my buddy's like, well, if all the other cops, they just call you a fucking pussy. Call you a pussy if you use a sick time. And it's just like, well, that's the fucking problem. That's why that George Floyd is dead, because those dudes didn't want to say anything to break that fucking code. It's like they don't want to look like fucking.
Yeah, they just stick up for each other. It's like a brotherhood.
But it's not even sticking up for each other. It's fucking stifling what you know is good, the right thing to do. Like those other guys couldn't have been that poisoned. Like there's people. What about the person filming? Why didn't somebody on the street just tackle the cop?
It was a female that was filming.
All right.
There's so many what ifs in that video, dude. It's so disgusting. Like.
No, it's just. I agree, but there's people. There's like there's the police. The police department in Buffalo pushing down that old guy, the 75.
Oh yeah, that old protester.
Yeah,
right?
they just fucking push.
They just pushed him over, and he's bleeding from the head, and they just keep walking.
Yeah, fuck him. He's got COVID.
And all those motherfuckers, every single one of those fucking cops, and every video that I've seen across the country that decided to use violence against these protesters that were peacefully protesting should fucking resign, should be charged, and get the fuck out of here.
Stop it. Stop it. You're only getting the left side. Those are all videos that they're just trying to show you.
But you gotta be fucking kidding me, dog.
Better yet, just shoot yourself up with disinfectant spray.
Dude.
Like, let's be fucking for real. It was disgusting. I seen a fucking cop rip a protester's face mask off just to spray her in the fucking face with mace.
Fucking
That's
ridiculous.
fucked up.
For what? Would you call him a pig? You know
It's
what I mean?
fucked up.
It's
Don't matter.
For what?
It doesn't matter. Of course it doesn't matter. You
This
can't
goes
do that.
This goes beyond race. I don't want this to just be human rights because black lives do matter right now. Period.
100%.
Period. And the best way that I can describe it is a meme that I seen, and I don't even know if it was a fucking meme, somebody said it or anything else like that, whatever, but it is what it is. What they said was, look, that's like saying that all lives matter and discrediting Black Lives Matter is like calling the fucking fire department to put out a fire. But this house is like, oh, you have to spray my house first because all of the houses matter.
Yeah. It's
But
not
this
on
house
fire.
fucking matters because it's on fire right now.
Exactly.
Let's be fucking for real.
No, but let mine down a little bit, cause fucking dude, it's
Yeah, I
crazy.
just wanted to wash my windows. Could you please?
Yeah.
Could you do mine first?
I know it's burning.
That's the attitude of most of these old.
But they don't think it's burning. They don't think they're so because that's the
That's how
privilege
stupid
of
they
it.
are.
That's just,
But
they
that's
don't
the-
get
that's
it.
what it
they don't-
is.
And I hate using terminology like that, like fucking.
No,
you
it's
know,
true.
Privilege and fucking check. Check
Well, they've been using fucking terminology on us for
Oh, no,
forever.
you're
So
right,
fuck that
DD,
shit.
you're
Use
right.
that terminology. Fuck it.
Yeah. It's
If I can't say what the fuck I want to say,
No,
or
it's
whatever,
the language that makes sense. You know.
Yeah, it's not like it doesn't exist.
No,
So
it's
you
just
gotta
the
acknowledge.
language
You
that
gotta
works.
acknowledge it. You
It
know.
just works. You got to understand that's what it is. Like.
and I want the viewers to understand something. Sometimes on air or whatever, it'll look like I'm beefing with these motherfuckers.
Oh, we love each other.
But I fucks with them heavy. 'Cause they've always been real with me, and we have real conversations and shit. But don't get it twisted. I don't fuck with a lot of white people.
I don't either.
Just to be truthfully honest with you, it's not out of a race thing. It's more out of I be nervous. I don't want to deal with certain shit. And certain shit that I got to deal with, I have to deal with white people. I don't have to deal with black people.
I know you gotta deal with a lot through us.
I would like to share some of those things, but I'm not going to. But because it's not about me shitting on white people, you know, because there was some recently.
They seem pretty easy to shit on though. White
Yeah.
people.
Oh yeah, definitely. Hell yeah. I mean, as
no-brainer,
one
buddy.
comic said, that's my whole fucking act. So you know what I'm saying? Fuck it,
Go back
whatever.
to
It is
fucking
what it
Eddie
is.
Murphy and shit.
White people. Oh my God, white people. Yeah. But yeah, I've done my fair share of shitting on white people and shit, and I don't need to do that. It's all good, like it is what it is. But that is part of my act, and it's not that I'm shitting on white people. I just point out the dumb shit that white people do. Because recently, all of the white people shit that people have been doing have been really fucking stupid, dog.
It's
For
a bit
instance,
embarrassing.
There's a new term out
Tell you
now.
that.
Oh, the jogger thing?
It's a new term out for Karens.
Oh, there's a new
I'm a
Karen?
new term. Remember, it was Permit Patty,
Yeah, no, that's Karen now.
and now we got Karen. Now we have a bunch of Karens out here.
And they're like, don't say that. It's like the N-word.
Oh, yeah.
Like, what'd you just say?
Oh.
What the fuck did you just say, lady?
Wow.
Yeah, just like cunt is like the N word. Come on, get out of here.
No, it's fucking Karen. Like, come on. It's like, stop being a Karen then, you fucking Karen.
Really, nigga?
Right? Come on. Cut it out, Karen.
Like Karen, cut the bullshit, please. Stop.
That's like that lady's mother, dude.
You wouldn't believe some of the shit that these Karens have been doing out here.
Oh,
That
did you see
lady,
that?
fucking that lady in the park. The fucking poor guy was just bird watching.
I don't know if that nigga was bird.
I was thinking that too. Like, who the fuck bird watches?
Was he really
Maybe.
bird
Supposedly he was
that's
bird
a bad,
watching.
That's
yeah,
a bad
yeah.
fucking stereotype.
I'm not gonna
You're
say he wasn't,
automatically
I mean-
assuming he was not bird watching.
I just don't know anybody who
because
bird watches,
He was
but-
black. That's what you're saying.
I got you, bitch. He wasn't bird watching. He was watching some poon. But anyway,
So he was bird watching.
this fucking
He wasn't
Karen,
wrong.
Bird is slang.
yeah, the bird is slang for that poem. So this fucking Karen comes out and goes, what I wish I could bring up the fucking audio right now because that was crazy.
Where was it? In Central Park?
Yeah. She didn't have a leash on her
Jesus
dog.
Christ.
Yeah, and then she said, I'm gonna tell them.
He's like,
I'm gonna tell them that a big black man assaulted me.
Dude, so fucking nuts, dude. So nuts. It's like you're on video, you crazy bitch. That's like how crazy Karen's
And
are. Like,
and his voice sounded so crazy. He was like, please.
he's like, please call them. Please call
Please
them.
call the police. Please.
In
help me."
fact,
Like,
I'm a
just do it,
police
right?
officer.
He's like, I'm calling them. I'll call them right now.
And the crazy thing is, if you go on YouTube right now, you'll just see a bunch of videos about Karens. So many fucking Karen moments. So many of them. It's
Oh, they don't give a fuck, dude. They don't care. They're stuck in their ways.
all right. So we'll listen to the clip real quick.
Police on a black man in New York City's Central Park
Central
has
fucking
been
Park,
fired
right?
from her job at an investment company. Amy Cooper angrily confronted
She got
the man
fired.
who was
Yeah.
bird watching
The internet
in
is
the park.
ruthless.
That'll be the first. That won't be the first time that happened to a black man in Central Park.
As required.
Oh, not him. He didn't
she
get
got
fired. She
fired.
got fired.
Here's CBS's Mola Lengi.
Maura Lengi.
I'm going to tell them there's an African American man threatening my life.
The confrontation caught on video.
At least she was. At least she was politically correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was really bugging, and she looks really pasty too.
Who's filming? Asked
And
her
she
to
looks all
leave her
jittery
dog
and shit, like she ain't had no
in the section of
Adderall in like
Central
3
Park,
days.
Which requires it to protect the wildlife.
You feel what I'm saying?
I'm asking you to stop.
Please don't come close to me.
Sir, I'm asking
He
you to stop
sounds
recording.
like
Please don't come close to me.
Please take your phone off.
Please don't come close to me.
she
Put the
is
leash on your
tweaking,
dog,
dog.
you crazy bitch.
Please call.
She is fucking tweaking right now. Did you see that shit?
Yeah.
Probably thinks he's a shadow
She
person.
is cooked.
She's all
dog.
out of breath.
She is cooked.
Is that a black guy or a shadow person?
Cops.
I'm going to tell them there's an African American man threatening my life.
Cooper did just that.
There is an African American man. I am in Central Park. He is recording me and threatening myself and my dog.
Fuck her right in the pussy.
Threatened by a man in the ramble. Please send the cops.
Look at her. She gets so
Yo,
fucking
she put up-
dramatic,
The
dude.
video
Oh my
Amy
god.
Oh my god,
Getting the Oscar on that
Rescue
little
Center.
gold guy. She's getting a gold guy.
bro. Like let's be fucking for real.
Oh, that's horrible. She might get a Razzie.
Y'all bitches need to cut this shit out. Did you see the theatrics that she used though?
Oh, it's fucking. She's been using it her whole life, I'm sure.
I've seen
my
women.
God.
I've seen women do that
Father.
a lot of times.
You know what? But the crazy thing about that is if this was in the 50s.
Oh, you could have been fucking in
could've
trouble.
lost his
You could've,
life.
yeah.
I tell you right now, if this was in the 50s, she definitely would not be using African American.
That's the true.
That's truth.
But that man would have lost his life.
That's probably
And
fact.
and the crazy thing is,
And the
that-
crazy thing is, he could have lost his life today.
can you
Yeah.
just
it was
shut the
all
fuck
on
up?
tape.
Just
I mean,
let me-
anything's possible.
If he had said that
I
back,
might go kill him. I'm sorry.
George Floyd's murder was on tape.
yeah, a lot of murders were on tape. And if you look at the bottom of our show right now, you'll see the ticker of all the names of people that have been killed.
That's probably
The
not
ones that
even-
and that's
Yeah,
not even
that's
half
not
of
even
them.
fucking-
It's not even half. That's just the major ones that have been covered by the news. And they're scrolling by. RIP to all of them. Black Lives Matter. And we will keep
Yeah, you
this
see
thing
these
going.
pieces of shit that just now they're posting all the white things. See, this is a white guy that fucking. It's like, yeah, dude, cops are bad. They fucking, you know what I mean? They kill
Yeah,
white
but the
people
thing
too.
is,
You dumb fuck.
yeah, and that's the crazy shit.
What are you talking about?
The truth is the proof is in the pudding. Look at these protests and look who the aggressors are. Even the people that are out there looting and shit like that, they're just hitting businesses. They're not causing harm to anybody else.
I mean, it's a whole bunch.
They're
of
fighting,
harm
but they're
going
fighting.
around.
They're
They're
fighting.
just
fighting
taking what's rightfully theirs.
It's not rightfully theirs.
I'm just fucking around.
Okay,
It's a
so
joke.
shut the fuck up. They're fighting in between each other. They're fighting amongst each other, yeah. But the thing is they're not like those police were really out to hurt people.
Oh, there's definitely some police that are on
Oh,
the
yeah,
people.
I'm not saying all of them, but
But-
the ones that were visible, the ones that were clear should be fucking fired.
I mean, to be fair, there was also some of those people there that were out to hurt the police.
Of course, why wouldn't they?
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
Why
but I
wouldn't
highly doubt they
Why
felt
wouldn't they?
threatened.
Why fucking wouldn't they? These punk motherfuckers been doing dirty shit to people for forever, and not just people, but the black people. It's time for a motherfucker to catch one in the head. Why the fuck do they gotta walk? They can walk around safe, feeling like they could do whatever the fuck they want. That's not law and order. That's not protecting anybody. How many times do the fucking cops put their hands on you and shit?
Yeah, no,
and then want to sit in the back of a fucking. You're sitting in the back of a squad car, and then I didn't really want to do that. I just
right.
Like, fuck out of
It's
here.
your word against theirs.
Fuck out of here. I'm fucked up right now.
No. I see what you're saying.
It's like, yo, fuck this bullshit, man.
That's
And-
why I don't understand why they're out there.
What they're
like
lucky.
that.
They're lucky. The fucking police, the president. If they're fucking lucky, that motherfuckers really ain't on no malicious shit. Because if motherfuckers really was on some shit and decided to get guns and decided to start storming businesses and doing all this other crazy shit.
Yeah, but why would they hit businesses?
I'm not talking about hitting businesses. I'm talking about politicians. I'm talking about the whole
right.
structure. I'm
But
talking about going against the government,
Right.
overthrowing the government.
But then what?
What you mean? Then what?
Then what?
Then it would be a free state.
But what?
But hold on. What I'm saying to you is that in order to liberate anything, Haiti did this shit in 1804.
Right.
Don't get it twisted. Don't sit there and think that this shit can't be done or it won't be done or anything else like that. It's just a matter of motherfuckers fighting. But for years, hundreds of years, we have been programmed to, white, black, everybody has been programmed to kneel and obey. How? Through religion, through money, and terror. There was a whole city in Tulsa, Oklahoma, all black. Was it Tulsa, Oklahoma? It could have been. Matter of fact, it's Tulsa or it's Little Rock, Arkansas. I can't remember which one. Black Wall Street, and the government bombed that shit.
Wasn't that Philadelphia?
No, that was a different thing.
That was a whole different.
Oh, okay.
That was a whole different.
There's too many to fucking.
That was in the
Black Power
80s.
movement.
That was in the 80s.
And they just fucking, the police blew up the fucking
That
block
was in the
light.
80s.
Yeah.
Documents were revealed after the fact or whatever, after they did what they did to the Black Panthers or whatever, how they destroyed. And the Black Panthers were doing everything positive in Oakland for their own fucking community.
Yeah, because they had to, because no one else was
Nobody
fucking
else would
doing
do it. They
anything
wouldn't
for
even put
them.
up a fucking stoplight.
No, that shit, I mean, it's like...
It's crazy, dog.
Like, people want to argue, like, about fucking...
And that wasn't too long ago either.
you know, they don't... It's like, how can't you understand... What the fuck? When you had people back then fucking like having like no one's ever had to do that for me. Do you know what I'm saying? I didn't have to
Right.
go. It's like that. No one had to fucking because it's already there. It's already there. It just is that way. Just
Yeah.
because this is how I was born. I didn't make it. You know what I mean? It's just how it is. But it shouldn't be like you should be able to recognize that this shit has been going on a long time and it's not any fucking different. It's not different.
Big facts.
You know, it's like, yo, well, fucking black people they could do the same thing as me, and I don't make any money, and they could make money, and fucking, yes, there's plenty of prominent black people. That doesn't change
The fact
anything.
that motherfuckers is hurting
It's
now.
the same fucking thing, dude. It's the same fucking. You see it happen all the time with like fucking people that are like us, so like celebrities or something like that. Like unless they're like really, you know what I mean? And they'll get fucked with by the police. You know what I mean? And they'll be like, oh, I didn't know you're that guy. You know what I mean? I didn't
I'm
realize
sorry.
it. Can I get an autograph for my kids? My bad. I didn't mean to fucking smash your head off the fucking. You know, but I could get my head smashed too. That's not what I'm trying to say. You know, it's just like I don't know what to do. Like the whole idea of liberation and everything else, like is like it's I get it doesn't work. It's just I don't know what to do. To put like are we gonna have public schools? Are we gonna have the fucking police? Are we gonna have the fire department? The EMTs?
I feel you need those things.
Yeah, you do.
Of course you do.
You know, but it's just like, how do you get rid of that, this is so funny, like when they like, oh, it's just a few bad apples, right? That's what they say. That's what these people argue. Oh, it's not all the cops. And they're right to a certain extent, right? But then I seen like a meme or something that was like, well, if the airlines had a motto, had like their fucking promotional shit was, fly us, it's only a few bad apples with the pilots that crashed. Would like we fucking fly? Do you know what I mean? Like, would that be acceptable? Would a few fucking bad apples be acceptable? Like, no.
I think there needs to. Maybe we could stop by having a better screening process for police officers.
I mean, I don't know who the fuck would want to do it
they
anyway.
definitely need it. They definitely need to.
Because right now the police officers, is it a union?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think that might be the problem right there.
It doesn't help the situation, but it's a good thing too because you need unions. Because if you don't have unions, then you get fucked by the fucking corporations. And the
but in
companies.
a police force, you think it still applies the same way?
I mean, it's a government. See, I guess it's like tricky in that aspect because it's like the government anyway. It's like they're already the government. So it's like, but then they have all this checks and balances and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like they're still workers. You know what I mean? They're still workers. They need They need. If they don't, you need. I don't know. I think a union is important when it comes to. They'll just
Yeah, but
try
they
to
make
fuck you.
they make way too much money. And they
just sit in their trucks. Sorry, fucking cars.
They just painted. They just actually threw up a graph on how much the budget is for the Los Angeles Police Department, and it was something like billions of dollars.
Oh, this cops are making fucking $300,000 a year. Some of them, I'm sure. At least 100, 150.
150,000.
Yeah, all day.
Construction workers are making 150.
Teachers aren't even making that.
Some. Oh, teachers make like fucking probably 60 to.
It's fucking
It's
ridiculous.
probably starting salary as a teacher is probably like 35, 40, maybe. I'm guessing.
They make enough to pay their bills.
Yeah,
It's
they
not
do.
enough though.
They like to do it
for their
you know?
job title. Their job is real important.
Oh, teachers, dude.
Yeah, teaching
Oh, dude,
kids.
if you don't appreciate
Of course.
teachers after this fucking lockdown, you got
You're
you got a
fucking
real
tapped.
fucking problem. You know what I mean? Because this is like now it's like you can't just fucking. It's like I can't do it. They better be going to fucking school in September. There's no way I'm fucking teaching my kid in September. This is fucking insanity. They gotta go back to school. They'll figure it out. Put up fucking plexiglass in the hallways. I don't give a fuck what you do. Send the kids to school.
We got a few more segments before we cut the fuck up out of here soon. So I want to get right into cut that bitch off.
I don't give a fuck what you think, bitch. Bitch, I'm flowing straight from the survival scroll. Cut that bitch off.
Today on Cut That Bitch Off, this is a special Cut That Bitch Off because this is near and dear to me. This is from a motherfucker I thought we was cool with, but he was sweet like Cool Whip. Pussy, and we gonna put him on some bullshit. Anyway, this motherfucker right here, the reason why I say cut that bitch off is because sometimes in life you need to be able to just cut people off, and you need to stop dealing with people, especially when people are very, very comfortable. When people feel that they have the nuts, the fortitude, the
Gumption.
the gumption.
Like when a bitch gets too comfortable, she's got to go.
No.
Okay, I was out of hand. Sorry.
Yeah. I mean, I get it.
Fucking right in the pussy.
But we can't do that. But, so this right here, I don't know how you guys feel about your family, but I'm very close to my family.
Oh,
Yeah, I love my family.
I am very close to my fucking family, and I will not let anybody disrespect my family.
No.
And, what ended up happening was this dude had disrespected somebody in my family. And I felt some type of way. And mind you, he was very close to me. And I told him, I was like, look, my family, I hold them very near and dear to me. I respect them, I love them, and I'll do anything for them. And if you threaten them, it's going to be a problem.
Yeah.
You threatened him?
He ended up threatening somebody in my family. But I didn't get a chance to actually see him. Because after that, I haven't seen him again. He disappeared. But before he disappeared, he made sure he was able to talk the most shit. So we're going to play this clip real quick and see what the fuck he was talking about. Mind you, I just got off the phone with him. He was talking crazy. He was talking spicy. And but it's kind of funny to me. So I'll let the listeners hear it, and then you guys tell me what you think about this.
Yo.
Oh, I'm sorry. I messed it up. I apologize. Hold on. Let me bring it back.
Yo, dude, you ain't doing shit. You can't put your hand on me for me to put my hand on you. You just shut off your big mouth, Demetrius. You can't do my shit. Chat your chat, fat boy. I'm tell you that.
That's some emotional shit.
You
Now,
just a fuck boy.
No, what happened was he threatened somebody in my family, and I told him straight. I was like, look, I will fucking kill you. I will fuck you up. Don't threaten anybody in my fucking family, babe. And then right after that or whatever, he hung up the phone and shit, and then he called my phone while I was at work. But I didn't get the messages till after I got home. So he called me. So this was at 9:59 a.m. He calls.
It was like Bumbleclad. Bloop, bloop, bloop.
And then he calls back. How fast did he call back? 38 minutes later.
He had to smoke a spliff.
And then he finished it off with this.
Demetrius, you're an idiot in a dog. You are not a bad man. Me I tell you that. If you want to put it to the test, me ready. Anytime you're ready. Cause I don't know why you think you can put your hand on me. I mean, I put my hand on you. Try that, Demetrius. Try that. Try that when you're ready. I will say who can go fucking prison in America, youth. I will say who bother. Go call up your whole army, man. I will say who bother if you want a challenge.
A challenge. Let me
challenge you to a duel.
Challenge.
What did he say? Let me get.
That was the cutest shit
Did he say
I've
call
ever
your
heard
brother?
in my life.
Did he say call your brother?
Nigga said he said call up your whole army, man.
Oh, call your.
Call up your whole army, man. You see who ready for a challenge?
I bring the temperature.
Kenny, he's about your size, right? And then there's nothing against you or nothing like that.
Right.
You know, you're full of energy. You're wired. You're like a. It's
called Adderall.
You're like a whippet head. Yeah, I was about to say it's like you're doing whippets on Adderall.
Woo!
I don't know, but you know, I know I would have my money, but I know I would fuck you up if I was able to. You know, not like Untamed when I had my.
You couldn't even get a hold of Kenny. Kenny is like a weasel.
Well, that's hold on. So that's the point that I'm making. That's what I'm saying. Kenny has the energy to actually move around.
Yeah,
he's like, no,
it's,
D, I'm
it's not gonna come easy.
Yeah, it's not gonna come easy. It's gonna be. I know. And then the crazy thing is if you punch Kenny too many times, he ends up coming. So
yeah, sexually assaulted.
You gotta hold. You gotta hold off.
It's messy.
Yeah, you definitely got to hold the fuck up, because if you don't, a matter of fact, if you punch Kenny in the right way, he's gonna squirt.
What are you, fucking gay?
I love this shit. So, but the crazy shit with him though that was funny to me is this motherfucker was just talking all that shit.
Dude,
you think you're a bad man, Dimitri?
You little fuck boy.
And this the crazy thing. All I told him was I was like, yo, I'm gonna fuck you up when I see you. And then he was like, what makes you think you can put your hand on me and me not put my hand on you? I was like, that's called a fight here in America. I don't know if you know this, but that's what I was looking for. I was hoping you would put your hands on me or something. I don't want it to be one-sided, because you know what I'm saying? That's not fair. That's not nice. That's very.
Yeah, how you gonna come like that?
Exactly my fucking point.
Gotcha, bitch.
Exactly my point. And that's just what it is, man. Goddamn. But I pray for him. Hope, wish him well. You know what I'm saying? Hope he's good.
Where's he living? A tent in the yard?
No.
He's gonzo?
Yeah, he's been.
See you later.
Left all his shit. I got the fake Polo cologne.
Oh shit.
I got the motherfucking nigga never had a car. He had a scooter or some shit. I got the scooter.
You got the key?
Actually, you know what I did on some bully shit?
You fucked this shit up, huh?
I took all that nigga shit and put it in my room. It was like, if you want this shit,
you gotta come get it.
You gotta come get it, nigga.
Yeah, but he did some fucked up shit, right?
Hey, fuck it. It is what it is. Hey, you shouldn't threaten the fam. That's it. Hey, so for you, my nigga, I'm sorry, but fucking with me, you definitely gonna.
He needs some milk.
You definitely gonna need that motherfucking milk fucking with me, brother. But that's my cut that bitch off. But
not no motherfucking 2%.
Yeah, we need whole milk for that.
Shit. Whole shit.
Whole shit. Yeah, man. So, before we get the fuck up out of here, Sean, is there anything you want to do?
What time are we at anyway? We got like titties? We got time
Yeah,
for
we
titties?
got some stuff.
We got time for titties?
We always got time for oh my God, do we have time for titties? Do we have time for titties?
There's always time for titties.
Hell fucking yeah.
Jugs.
Hell fucking yeah, we got time for titties. Of course we got time for titties. Shout out to this comedian right here. We're gonna drop a bomb for this bitch. She's trying to show her motherfucking titties for Black Lives Matter.
Was that a naked comedy show? I mean,
no,
topless.
it's not a naked comedy show.
Topless comedy show.
So there's a woman that's doing a topless comedy show to support the Black Lives Matter.
Is it all black comics?
She wants to have all black comics to do it, and I
She got shit on for that?
She got shit on just for wanting to show her titties to support niggas. That's really.
What's wrong with that?
I don't understand what would be wrong with that at all.
I don't.
Did the show happen?
Show your titties for any
I'm
good
not
reason.
sure. I'm not sure if the show happened yet, but I told her I would donate.
In fact, I'm telling you, it probably sold out if it did.
Well, let's just be honest.
Well, she's getting mad flack.
Listeners don't get to see a fucking Zoom comedy show.
I was telling the guys at work, and they were like, "Oh yeah, real? Where do I sign up?"
Of course,
for the titty show.
Yeah, they want to see.
Yeah.
Whether it's, if you just say titties, they don't give a fuck what you're trying to support. If you're trying to support Hitler,
Right.
they're gonna sit there and be like, "Oh, I'm fucking titties.
That's
I
kind
want
of
it."
the Holocaust was years ago.
Oh,
Who doesn't like a
definitely.
titty?
Oh, who doesn't love a titty?
I know they got Nazi SWAT stickers, but hey.
And you know, whatever, it is what it is. To each his own. You know what I'm saying? My thing is with that whole situation, and this goes with any white person. This goes with any white person. I just want you to be clear. If you're gonna do something in this time and these times with the shit that's going on, and you talking about you're gonna donate money to Black Lives Matter and you're throwing a show or some shit like that, just be really transparent. Be very clear. Be very transparent.
Yeah, like showing with a mic.
It's your body. It's your art. You're putting it out there. So let's say you raised $5,000. If you catch $500, so fucking what? You feel what I'm saying?
So if she pocketed 45, this is all hypothetical. You'd still be okay because she got 500 to Black Lives Matter?
Yeah, of course.
All right.
Yeah, the artists need to get paid.
I mean,
Yeah, that's included in that.
That's what
I
I'm
would
saying.
hope that would be fucking
I would hope
included.
so.
Because then I'd be like, hey, you know, that's a little much.
Because at the end of the day, man, you know, and this is the crazy shit. And I seen a lot of people shitting on this woman, and I did my research. And what I did was I went on her profile. I looked up her pictures and stuff. I just
And it is confirmed she does have nice titties.
Well, I don't know. I wasn't really studying. I wasn't even jacking for any of that. But I did check out, you know, like some of her pictures and shit, and you know, I seen a lot of the posters she was posting, and a lot of the shit that she was posting was really. And she reminded me of Woe Vicky.
Okay, explain.
Point
Woe
blank.
Vicky.
Period. Pool. Woe Vicky is the white girl that.
Yeah, I know who you're
sounds
talking about.
You know who Woe Vicky
I know
is.
who you're talking about.
Woe Vicky is serious, boy. You don't know who a pussy asshole could never.
Oh, wait, maybe.
Woe Vicky.
Yeah,
Anyway,
yeah.
so she gives me that Woe Vicky type energy, like, you know, black is everything. You know what I'm saying? And she was out at protest. She was like, I have medical supplies. I'm here. I'm out here. I'm gonna be staying. You know, I have this and that. I mean, if anybody needs bail, I'm there.
Yeah, so she's saying she's.
So-
Yeah.
so she's an
they're like
activist.
they're calling her a poser.
I know they're not calling her a poser. They're talking shit because she's deciding to pull out her tits for a cause.
Who gives a fuck? She wants to pull her.
And this
tits
is the
in
crazy. This is the crazy shit that really blew my fucking mind. Right. In Boston alone, I've seen
The
this
city's
personally.
retarded. You people suck.
White people have ran around the motherfucking city butt ass naked, raising money for PETA.
Oh, I'm sure.
I have seen white people ride on bikes, doing a night run,
Right.
butt ass naked, for cancer research.
Yeah, people.
What is the problem with a white woman willing to share
It's out of her house too. It's like a Zoom fucking thing.
her
Now,
little
who are these
pink
people? Who are these people mad at her? I want to know.
I'm not.
Oh,
I don't want to.
they're
Hold
out
on.
there,
I don't.
buddy.
They're out there. I'm not gonna.
Go
I'm not
do
gonna
your
name
own
any
research.
names.
It's on
But
the
I just want
page.
you to understand she's a comedian, and we're comedians.
Now, are other comedians mad about this?
Other
Or is
comedians
it-
are mad
okay,
at that.
all right. So it's
Other
not
comedians are mad
regular
at that.
patron, regular
and they're
people.
pissed at that. But this is the crazy thing. They rather focus their energy on titties when real niggas are out here dying. And she's trying to donate to a cause that's actually going to help people out. And you're mad at that? That's what you choose to fight at? And you're a comedian?
I don't see anything wrong with it.
Well,
What does that make? Where does that make sense? And one of the leading people that I seen that was arguing about this shit was a black woman,
I know.
right? And this black woman had posted on her shit. So I compared the post between the white woman and the black woman that thinks she's white, but ain't really white. The white woman posted going outside to help fellow brothers and sisters with medical supplies, meet up spots and everything else.
Oh my God, this is so good.
It's crazy.
Oh
It's
no,
fucking crazy.
It's all the other one.
It's crazy. And the next one, and so she's talking about how she's gonna be out supporting if anybody needs
Yeah,
her.
she's
There's a
down for
cell
the
phone
cause.
number, anything else. And this knucklehead bitch is sitting over here, and her post said, "At Whole Foods, I have enough time to get the bike and go back home to beat my clam."
It's only a game. Why you have to be mad?
Why? What the fuck is wrong with you? What the fuck is wrong with that? I don't look at the. It's a night and day type of thing.
I don't know the personal relationship if there is one.
I don't know
really
what it is,
sure.
but I just didn't understand why.
I don't get the fucking. It's just
You distracted me. You said beating my clam.
That's exactly what it was,
That's
too. Drop
Fred.
a bomb for the clam beat.
That's what's all about the clam.
Drop a bomb for that clam beat.
Yep.
But yeah, it's just crazy to me how like people really just don't know how to shut the fuck up. Like, what are you doing for the scene?
I mean, I don't
And not even for human rights.
Who
Not even
gives
for
a fuck?
not even for Black lives. What are you doing with your life?
Period.
What are you doing?
I'm just going home and beating my clam, baby.
I'm just gonna beat my clam.
I mean, I'd beat my dick like
I'm gonna
9 times a
massage.
day if I had a clam.
I'm gonna massage my muscles.
Oil my man.
I'm gonna oil my
man. Yo, you oiled man lately?
Oh shit! Have you oiled your man lately? Yeah, you gotta oil your man. You have to.
Yeah, you gotta
It's
do that.
necessary. But yo,
It's toxic. It gets in your brain.
it's very toxic.
I mean, right now it seems like there's just a lot of Zoom comedy shows going on, and actually a lot of
comedy.
musicians and bands are doing Zoom shows too.
Yeah,
of
but
course.
comedy's back, baby.
You think it's coming back?
Oh, it is
it's
back.
coming back.
It's back,
I just
dog.
seen Marty Caproni. Shout out to him. I just seen him post a picture of him at a show with Jesse Mapelusa.
Yeah, that was like a.
Oh yeah. Some other states are
I don't
opening
know what
up.
it was, but it was like it just looked like an open little,
Yeah, it was like outside, maybe like a drive-in.
Oh, yeah, drive-ins, yeah.
But I heard like Norman and like Dylan were doing like clubs this weekend. Like,
Oh,
I don't know. How many
Yeah.
people
Some
were there.
states are
Out of state.
fully open.
Yeah, like if you really want to perform, go to Alaska,
Alaska.
Alaska?
Montana.
It's like $10 for a fucking gallon of milk.
I don't know. Do you ever hear all those stories? Like fucking, they used to fly like Stanhope up to fucking Alaska. There's like some comedy club up in Alaska. It's supposed to be dynamite. Like that, the guy's like really fucking.
They might
nice
have.
and
They
shit.
might have the ill shit. They might have the ill shit.
You go there when it's like 12 and 12 hours, or it doesn't get dark. It doesn't even get dark. It's like a fucking.
No, sometimes it says 24. It's 24/7.
Yeah, that's
like,
just gonna be
light.
crazy, dude. That's just gonna be crazy. That'd be nice to see. I'd go do comedy anywhere. I'd love to get back on stage. You know, I don't want like people to keep dying left and right, but it's just like, yeah, I don't know. It's fucking crazy, dude. It's like you see it now. It's like people are getting lax. They're like, fucking something's coming. You know, this Corona thing's a thing. People are trying to.
It's
do
so
shit.
weird not doing comedy. Like I was thinking, like I feel so worthless. Like I feel like I don't have a life.
That's just you. That's just you.
Because I'm
dude.
used to. I was used to going out.
That's all you, brother. I don't know what the fuck that is, man. Comedy's gonna be there when I'm ready. When I'm there, when I'm ready to get it back out there, I'll be there. But honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you. If me or any other comic or whatever, if a comic tells you that I'm ready to go, I don't give a fuck, they're fucking lying.
Oh, what do you mean? Like ready?
You don't have to. Your material ain't right there.
No.
No.
but
Hell no.
I don't even know if I remember.
Everybody's gonna start back up like rookies.
It's like getting your first piece of pussy after coming out of jail. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you think you about to beat this pussy up.
You're gonna come in 30 seconds.
I have no thinking that I'm gonna go kill it when I get on stage again. You know what I mean?
Even then, I think I'm like, yo, I think I'll do all right. But I know for myself, for my own judgment, I'm just gonna be like, yo, this is.
Well, it depends on where I am too. Do you know what I mean? Like,
well, how high I am.
Well, it's like, do I want to just go into my act? Do you know what I mean? Do I want to just do like a file of my act? Like, I don't want to do that. Like,
Or just talk about what everybody just
I don't
went
want to
through.
do that either. I want to try to
Well,
tell
I mean,
some
yeah,
jokes
it's
that
like
make
where do you
people
pick
laugh,
up?
You know?
Where do you pick up?
Yeah, but there's a lot of shit you ain't gonna be able to talk about now.
Oh yeah, there is.
Oh, dude, you see,
there's
like,
a lot of
Oh,
stuff.
yeah.
You're not gonna
There's a
be able
lot
to
of
talk
shit.
about.
There's going to be some people that
I
are
gotta
like,
drop half my act.
Oh my god, dude! You know what's crazy? My act is.
Oh, yeah, it's brutal.
It's brutal.
It's brutal.
I'm shitting on white
But
people.
I
left
feel
and
like
right.
you'll get away with the shit you say.
Oh,
I don't
you know
know.
why? You
I
know
don't
why
know.
I'll get away with the shit? Because of Karens. Because of the permit patties, the Karens,
so they,
and everything else, it can flow.
If they keep
perfectly.
reassuring, yeah.
Right.
And when I wrote my jokes, I made sure that I left space for just in case anything was to happen, I can reinsert this, reinsert that, insert
Mad-lib
that
it.
there
Yeah.
and shit. Mad lib it like a motherfucker or whatever. So I have a lot of jokes like that. But there is one joke in particular that I don't know if I'm going to be comfortable doing anymore. And that's the joke that I do when I'm talking about my friend's mother that was a crackhead when we were growing up.
Yeah.
and how turned out she was.
I don't know, man.
No.
Actually, you know what?
Somebody's
Fuck
got to
it.
get their dick sucked.
Somebody's got to get the dick
I
sucked.
felt
You're
that
right.
way at some points, and then I've seen it fucking work. So it's just like, yeah, it fucking
Yeah, you're
works.
right, you're
if
right,
it
you're right.
works, it works. Math is math. You know,
Yeah,
if it
you're
works.
I can think of worse jokes than that. I thought you were going to pull out some of the bad stuff.
Give it up for the motherfucking jokes, man. Hey, this was a dope ass episode, man. We laughed, we cried, we were ready to tear each other's
We
heads
yelled at
off.
each other.
Yeah, it's fucking.
But you know, it can only be, you know, it's I don't know.
You just shut off your big mouth, Demetrius. You can't do my shit. Chat your chat, fat boy. You tell you that.
I don't know. Hopefully, we'll be back here fucking next week.
Yeah,
you know what I
hopefully we'll
mean.
be
The
back
fucking
next
world
week.
will be fucking somewhat. You know, I don't know. I don't know what the fuck they're gonna do. No one knows.
And what this is what we're gonna do. So next week, we got some more topics we're gonna talk about. We'll probably talk about the aftermath of what's going on after these other 3 cops have just been charged. And also we'll talk about the Norman guy. What's the guy's? Fuck.
What? How he didn't sell his shit?
No, there's a guy in New York that has a post. He's a comedian that says "White Lives Matter."
Really?
Oh yeah. And I wanted to talk about it today, but we didn't have we didn't get. And the crazy thing is that this same comedian, there's a list out right now in New York City or whatever about racist comedians, and it's a list saying ban these comedians. A lot of them are black.
Oh, that's so fucking funny, dude.
That's fucking crazy.
No, those are just the people that are policing comedy. Like they're like, just shut the fuck up.
Fuck those people.
Shut the fuck up. If I made you laugh, like if you're taking the time to fucking analyze my joke, it's not a good enough joke.
It made them think that much.
No, but
It
I
made them
want you
think
to
long
laugh.
enough.
The idea is you're supposed
Yeah, but
to.
if they went home and thought about your joke and came up with an opinion about it, it's a good joke.
No, I guess. Yeah, I see what you're saying. But it's just the whole idea is like involuntary laughter. Like I'm hitting you in the knee with a fucking words. You know.
We're also going to talk about how K-pop fans drowned out racist by using the hashtag White Lives Matter.
K-pop.
K-pop.
So yeah, so what you guys don't know is there's this genre of music called K-pop.
Oh, no, I know.
Yeah, Korea, right? It's pretty popular.
They got the big eyes. They
Oh,
like
and they be like-
dilate their fucking eyes like little cartoon characters and
Yeah,
shit,
it's
dude. This shit's crazy.
It's crazy.
You see that shit? They do like weird, like
Yeah,
fucking.
yeah.
And the crazy shit is the most wild shit is that they
Kinda hot.
have fans that are like nuts.
Oh yeah, like, there's a lot of
Nuts.
suicide.
So
recently.
I heard they were worse than heavy metal fans.
Oh yeah, they supported the Black Lives Matter movement. A lot of people were putting up racist shit on Twitter or whatever, saying White Lives Matter, and the K-pop fans drowned them out.
No
But we'll
shit.
talk about it next week.
All right, people.
This has been episode 108 of In the Gutter motherfucking podcast, man, and I think that it's only right that we go out with a bang, man. We go out with a fucking bang, man. We appreciate you guys, man. Make sure you call the line if you didn't get a chance to
I don't think we put that number out anyway. Did we? Is it even on the screen?
I think it's on the screen. It's in the scroll bar. But just so you guys know, just make sure you call us. Call us,
Yeah,
and if you
we'll
can't
be
reach us,
back.
if you can't reach us or whatever, leave a voicemail, and we'll definitely get back to you, man. And of that number, 617-297-8864. Once again, that number is 617-297-8864. Make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell
Share
on the channel.
this shit, please.
Share that
Yo,
shit.
now you didn't make a mistake and give me a paging number, did you?
Nah.
Okay,
And
alright.
then make sure that make sure you follow us on Instagram
Skynet.
at official Big D Comedy, at Kenny Capozzi, at Sean Cerro.
InTheGutterPodcast.com.
www.inthegutterpodcast.com. That is correct. And I just want to say, man, all you shitty motherfuckers out there, Black Lives Matter.
Black Lives Matter, baby.
All right, we out this bitch.
Take
man.
care of each other.
Kenny
Please.
Capozzi.
Sean Cerro, Big D.
Sean Cerro.
We out.
Youth is unemployed. What the hell do you have to lose?
Report live from the other side of America. Mama let me sip the 40. I was just a shorty. Then I started spitting garlic, and they said record me. I feel like this shit was for me. This shit just my story. Yeah, jump out the porch, I got a porch, no take it back. I'm on the block with the killers and holding my own, of course. Yeah, I see my mom and dad separate, ain't talking divorce. Said daddy was living by the fire and he died by the torch.